Hi friends, Allison here with the Everyday Scrapbooker, sharing another 12 by 12 scrapbook layout with you. This layout is a special one. It was made in memory of my cousin who bravely fought cancer but unfortunately didn't survive her battle, and she passed away not too long before Christmas back in 2018. So this is a layout in memory of her. I tried to stick with colors that were found in the photo. The photo is a picture of one of the decorations that was at her memorial service. But I wanted to add some pink to the layout as well, just to provide some contrast to the colors that I had planned on using. So I did my mixed media watercoloring before I did the video. And I just used the packaging technique, and then once it was dry, I added some splatter in the same colors around the watercoloring. You can use your heat gun to let your watercoloring or speed up the process of your watercoloring, drying, that is. I've gotten in the habit lately of just letting it air dry, so I add the gesso, let it air dry for a couple of hours, then I come back and do the watercoloring, let it dry a couple more hours, and then do my die cutting and then put together my layout. So rather than recording and then stopping, recording again and then stopping, I just figured I'd do the watercoloring off camera and then show you the rest of the process when I was actually ready to scrapbook. Kind of a time saver in my mind. It makes sense in my head anyways. So right now I am just adding the title. The title is fairly thin, so I'm trimming down my foam adhesive squares in half so that they will fit on the title, just to pop them up a little bit, or pop it up a little bit and give it some dimension. It's hard to see, but there is the word "and" in between brave and strong. I didn't add adhesive to, or like foam squares to those letters. I just used my Tombow Mono adhesive to glue the word "and" in between brave and strong. I also cut out these really pretty negative hearts, so they have nothing in the center of them. And then I cut out smaller hearts from yellow cardstock. And because she passed away in the winter and so close to Christmas, I cut some snowflakes as well. And I did the snowflakes in blue or in pink and white. And then I cut hearts from yellow as well. And then I think I cut her ribbon in teal, because teal is the color of ribbon for the type of cancer that she had and passed away from. So right now I'm just adhering the snowflakes. I cut them in a couple of different colors, 2 different styles of snowflakes. So there's the pink and white. I'll be getting to the white right away here. Yep, there they are. And I'm using my Tombow Mono glue to adhere those to the hearts, just to make sure they stay put and don't move around. And because they're so small and intricate, using my tape runner wasn't a good idea. So that's why I used the Tombow Mono. The yellow hearts, I think I adhered with foam squares as well, just to create some depth and dimension between the negative cut hearts and the positive ones. So now I'm adhering the ribbon for cancer, which is synonymous with cancer, to the centers of each of the snowflakes. And then I have little itty bitty hearts. At first I was going to do pink hearts. I cut the little hearts twice, and then I realized, no, that's too much pink. So I grabbed the yellow ones that I had sitting off on the side, because I figured I wasn't going to use them. Here they are. And decided they were the right call in the first place. So I'm adding those on top of the ribbon. Quite honestly, this layout is pretty well done. I went back to my computer, to the Cricut, and found a banner that I cut, and also a tab that I cut, each from white cardstock, and I'll put the tab at the top of the photo and I'll stamp the date on it. And then on the banner, which will go below the title, I stamped little phrase from actually a Cancer stamp set that I have in my stash. It's a close to my heart stamp set. I don't know the name of it at the moment. I think I do show you in the video when I get to it here. I want to say it's something like Strong Warrior. Something along those lines. Anyways, I stamped both the date and that phrase in Glacier ink, also from Close to My Heart, and that's going to coordinate with the little ribbons that I cut. Were you able to catch the title in that? I couldn't. I hope you could anyways. If not, I will include the product number and the stamp set name in the description box below. I'll also include all the products that I used in this layout as well. So if you wanted to pick them up or need to stock up, you can go ahead and do that. It's a little known fact, unless you've been following me for a while. I am a Close to My Heart consultant. I'm more of a hobbyist consultant, but my shop is there for you to peruse and shop from if you so choose to. I also have an affiliate link to Cricut. So if you need anything from Cricut ever at all, head to my Close to My Heart link, scroll to the very bottom of the home page, and you'll find a link to Cricut, and you can do all of your shopping at Cricut as well from my Close to My Heart website. Isn't that cool? I think it's fantastic. So where are we here? Okay, I'm just adding the date to the tab, and I'm just showing you that I'm using Glacier ink as well. When I stamped the date the first time, I realized there was still some ink left over from another time I had used the stamp, so I cleaned it off again and tried it again. There's still a little bit of a pinkish hue in one spot, but I figured, whatever, I'm just gonna run through it and not worry about, or run with it and not worry about changing it again. So I'm just adding my Tombow Mono again. I find it adheres really well to the gesso. Just apply a lot of pressure and for a while to make sure that it actually securely bonds. And there we have it. My layout is complete. I added a little bit of journaling down at the bottom of the layout. I put pencil lines first and then went back and erased it. But there you have it, you guys. I hope you stick around till the end of this video, the very end, because there are some close-ups of the layout that I created. I also wanted to let you know that there is a free cut file available for the design of this layout as well. So if you would like to use that, I'll include the link to the Everyday Scrapbooker Friends group on Facebook, because that's where you will find the link for this particular cut file. Thanks so much for joining me, you guys. I really appreciate you, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!